So guys, welcome back to another video, another reaction video, guys. Now we're gonna watch another death battle reaction of who, you may ask? Well, I don't usually do this, but because it's this specific person, I have to do this reaction video. The last death battle reaction I did was with Guy, and Guy is my bro. He's my bro.
Stick to it, Lee. Make me proud. Be everything you can be.
But this time it's Miles Morales. If you don't know who Miles Morales is, guys, you guys been living under a rock, man. Miles Morales is the Black Spider-Man. Now, way before the movie came out, the multiverse movie came out, I was reading the Spider-Man comics, so I was heavily on this new Spider-Man, He's supposed to go against Staticshock in this fight. Who I think will win? Knowing Deathbattle, right? Knowing Deathbattle, they're very heavy on the science, right? They're not known for that favoritism. They try to keep it real and stick it to the facts. So, just going on that, guys, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. Like I told you guys, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. Miles Morales is the man. I love the movie. The movie was dope. But I think Staticshock is going to win this one. I really do. I think Staticshock got this. But I really hope Spider-Man wins, though. I really hope Spider-Man wins. But I doubt it. Because, I mean, Spider-Man has taken down Electro. Because he used the camouflage. I was heavy into the comics, but I stopped reading once it got to the part with the symbiote. So I woke up and I saw it said it was uploaded like 15 hours ago or whatnot, and I was like, yo, let me hurry up. Anyway, guys, let's get started. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to see this craziness, man. I'm ready to see this. And 1, 2, 3.
Throughout the Earths of Marvel and DC Comics, there are hundreds, no thousands of superheroes saving the day. But what if I told you there were even more across the multiverse?
Oh great, as if we don't have enough to keep track of already.
Miles Morales, the Spider-Man of Marvel's Earth number 1610.
And Static, the electric genius from DC's Dakotaverse. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, it's gonna be sprites.
Earth 1610 isn't so different from our own. But look closer and you'll find Coca Soda instead of Coca-Cola, PDNY officers instead of NYPD.
And a hamburger and fries can cost 30,000 goddamn dollars.
But perhaps the greatest difference in this so-called Ultimate Universe was that Peter Parker, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, was dead.
Enter Miles Morales. He was your typical kid from Brooklyn and didn't have much to worry about except his overbearing mom and dad. Hey kid, appreciate your folks while you have them. You never know when they're gonna pull a surprise Uncle Ben.
Well, Miles spent most of his time with his more laid-back Uncle Aaron, who turned out to be a secret supercriminal.
Totally relatable.
The problem.
Anyway, during one of his heists into a secret lab, Aaron accidentally scooped up a spider. The next time Miles visited, the spider got loose and happens.
Bit him. Yeah. I like how they mixing the comic and the movie. That's dope.
Oz formula. Yet another attempt to recreate Captain America's infamous super soldier serum. It had previously transformed Peter Parker into the first Spider-Man.
Wait a minute, who came up with the idea to store the super serum in a freaking spider?
Scientists can be weird sometimes.
Maybe next time put it in something that can't walk away. It's got 8 legs. That's like 4 times more walking power.
Sure. Either way, with his new powers, Miles donned red and black to become the ultimate Spider-Man.
Yo, his spider, he's one of the dopest Spider-Mans, yo.
Whatever a spider can. He's super strong, super fast, and has the
you see? That was Shocker.
The spider sense.
He beat the Shocker.
After meeting Peter's Aunt May, Miles took up the classic web shooters, complete with multiple types of long to short range webbing.
Yet another tool that would be perfect for snagging a beer from the fridge without leaving the couch.
Boomstick.
Yo, they killed it on the movie, yo. They killed it. Yo, the movie's so dope.
And also, like Peter, he can stick to walls. You know, spider style.
Yes, like some spiders, Miles can control his body's interatomic attraction, essentially sticking to walls like a magnet. However, unlike Peter, this subatomic electron manipulation gave Miles a few extra moves of his own.
Yeah, the kid's got electric powers. He can zap people with a quick
The
touch,
Venom
fire
Blast.
off massive explosions, and even turn invisible. Wait, what's that got to do with shocking people?
This Venom Sting can even take out the Ultimate Universe's Electro, a being literally
I
made
told
of
you,
electricity.
took down
But
Electro.
Miles didn't just shock him, he disrupted Electro's own charge. Similar to a miswiring sending too much electricity in one direction and shorting out your computer when somebody forgot to plug it into the surge protector.
Wiz, you know I don't believe in protection for anything. It's going in
So he
raw.
could beat Staticshock, yo. Come on, man.
Anyway, as the new Spider-Man, Miles obviously had a lot to live up to. After his Uncle Aaron died in front of him,
Ha! Told you somebody would pull a Ben.
Miles pushed past the heartache. He persisted, living up to Peter's ideal.
Oh shit, you saw the Q chain?
Stepped out of his shadow to be Spider-Man in a way only he could.
Oh yeah, what's up, Danger? He can blast apart a building-sized monster and survived being slammed around by the giant Cassie Lang. That's Ant-Man's daughter.
Yep.
He's smart enough to hack military drones and quick enough to destroy an alien device in a microsecond. Essentially, he needed to open and close a portal in an impossibly short time frame to prevent an alien force from invading. It's a long story.
Point is, he's super fast. With his spiders,
I didn't read that.
things before they even happen. He's super tough too. He even survived being caught in this giant super collider exploding.
Measuring the size of this hole using real-world maps of New York and solving for fragmentation, we
That's
know this
science.
explosion must have been equivalent to about 222 tons of TNT.
Sure,
222 tons.
The comics, but guys, main series Spider-Man has done way
Yeah.
crazier things. I mean, he has the same powers, and Miles has even beat the crap out of him. Classic Pete can bench press 130 tons, use his spider sense to dodge beams of light, and ripped apart Doc Ock's robo-arms, which once survived a 2-kiloton nuclear explosion. So I'd say the Super Collider feat checks out.
Unfortunately, Miles' electric powers can tire him out, and his spider
Yeah, it
sense
makes
does
him
not
weak.
protect him automatically, serving more as an alarm or proximity sensor.
But the youngins proved himself to be the best successor a Spider-Man could ever want, and more.
Yep.
He even got
Yep.
pulled into the main Marvel timeline when they blew up the Ultimate Universe. Miles Morales is truly one of the greats.
Don't wash your mouth. Wash the hands.
Wash their hands. Yo, this character just so much swag, bro.
Despite growing up in the most crime-filled neighborhood of
Spider-Man with
Dakota
swag.
City, Virgil Hawkins was a pretty chill guy.
He spent his time playing
Nah.
TV, reading comics.
They need to
you know,
remake him, bro,
typical nerd
like-
stuff. But he had one major problem: the classic sitcom bully. No teenage story is complete without it.
During school, he was frequently harassed by local gang leader Francis Stone. Virgil's only refuge was one of his few friends.
That's a fake
Larry
Flash.
Wade.
Larry convinced Virgil there was only one way to get rid of Francis for good: join his own gang and pack some heat. Things got, well, pretty intense, and Virgil wasn't having any of it. It was time to bail like DC Comics on their cinematic universe.
But the damage was already done. The police arrived and let loose a massive canister of what seemed to be tear gas, but wasn't.
Yeah, this great
Yeah, that's what changed him.
actually some experimental shit. It was supposed
Yeah.
to tag each gang member so the cops could track them down later, but it was actually laced with radioactive quantum juice, which killed almost everybody. I hate it when
Yep.
that happens.
Luckily, Virgil was one of the few who survived, but the quantum juice still had an effect.
You could
Yeah,
say
give
he
him that
was
electric
shocked
power,
to
yeah.
find out what it did.
Yes, he began to develop electromagnetic powers. Before this, Virgil always felt out of his league, but now he was in a league of his own and became the superhero Static.
Oh my gosh, she's
Hell
so
yeah.
Disney,
With
so
these powers, The
Disney.
guy was unstoppable. He could blow shit up with electric bolts quick as lightning, make explosion balls called Nova Bombs, and taser people with punches to the face.
Right, but he's
Boo.
not just good at shocking people. Static can alter the electron attraction of any object or surface. He can erect extremely durable electromagnetic force fields that block most attacks. He can even move metal around like a hip young Magneto.
And slip metal under his feet to take to the sky. His favorite ride is the Static
Oh, okay.
Saucer, a giant frisbee that doubles as a shield and buzzsaw. Think about it. Don't you wish your car could literally cut through traffic?
Obviously, turning superhuman overnight caught Virgil a bit off guard, but after a few speed bumps, he became a well-regarded superhero throughout the city of Dakota, even teaming up with fellow heroes like Icon and Rocket.
Icon and Rocket. Come on, where's
Oh,
Batman and
Icon,
Wonder
yeah.
Woman?
Oh, I should mention that while Static is
I
part
forgot
of the
about
DC
Icon.
universe,
Yeah.
it did not start there. See, Static was originally created by Milestone Comics, which eventually merged with DC. Their characters, including Static, existed in an alternate timeline known as the Dakotaverse. Then a guy named Dharma gained cosmic power and accidentally blew everything up, sending Static into the main DC timeline. It's really not too complicated.
Uh-huh.
I've
What
actually
the
been
hell?
working on a device to peer into alternate timelines, but unfortunately it still needs...
Button! Well now, old chap, what were we discussing a moment ago?
Oh, shite, don't you know?
Got
Let's
it.
figure out who got wins a fatality contest for.
Oh, yes, I'm mad as hops. Let's
What
begin,
the hell?
my fellow Ultra Cupidarian.
I regret
Yeah, that's
everything.
stupid.
Oh, I'll do it again.
No! I'm sure that's fine.
Well, no matter the universe, Static was always one-upping himself. He learned how to see ultraviolet light and how to make people glow. Wait, what's that got to do with shocking people?
That would be his ability to detect bioelectric auras. Static can also create power-draining plasma coils, disrupt the electrical impulses of others, and empower or heal himself by draining energy from outside sources.
He can literally reattach his severed arm with shock power. I'm not even joking.
Oh, hell no, bro. It's over, bro.
How did he do that?
Clearly, Static has
Oh,
a lot
man.
of power at his beck and call.
He can survive building-sized kabooms, lift hundreds of tons, and once turned this huge chunk of ice into slush in just a couple seconds.
Based on the size of the ice and the required change in temperature for such a feat, Static must have output energy equal to 180 tons of TNT.
Why would you put these two together to go against each other? It makes no sense.
Light, which is pretty darn fast.
And in the cartoon, he actually shoved some quantum juice in some lockers and launched them out of orbit. These are typical school lockers, which can weigh up to 30 pounds each.
And fit approximately one nerd.
To throw 3 of these into space,
Fit one nerd.
moving nearly 3,000 times faster than sound.
Approximately one nerd.
4 kilotons of TNT.
Damn! Okay, sure, that's not canon to the comics, but his electromagnetism could play tug-of-war with Superboy's telekinesis, which can lift 4 million tons. I'm
Wow.
not sure Static can go that far, but if he's anywhere close, it's still higher than throwing some lockers around.
So,
Damn, that's
despite
crazy.
Static's incredible power, insulators are his kryptonite, and he can run out of juice if he pushes himself too much.
But the guy's one of the coolest superheroes who rarely got his time to shine. Heck, he was good enough to join the Justice League. I think even Virgil himself was shocked to see how cool he really was.
Yeah, if you could do that, then shit. After accumulating all that, and I think, who I think will win? Do I still think Staticshock will win? They both get tied when they use the shock ability, but the thing is, Miles Morales is not always about just shock you, you know what I'm saying? That's not his thing. I don't know why they put these two together to go against each other. It makes no sense. They're in a totally different league. How you gonna put Miles Morales against someone that was once with the Justice League? That's crazy. Miles Morales shock you one time, right? And it's over, but Staticshock is like, he could absorb that, or it won't affect him. Let's say Miles Morales use the camouflage. Staticshock could know where he's at. He could sense him, you know, like with the shock ability. Yeah, Static is gonna win. Poor Miles. Anyway, let's continue. It's crazy, man, crazy. Let's see how they do it, you know. Oh, damn, what the?
Whoa! Watch where you're aiming. I got places to be tomorrow.
For real?
You attack me! Well, I got more than one electric psychopath to keep track of, man. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, this music! Oh, I hate the sprites. It's so horrible. That music is so dope, though.
Me? Getting zapped? What's up with that?
I call that the shoulder touch.
Oh, this music.
This my taste
is a punch.
Come on, Spider-Man, come on. I didn't make. Oh, okay, that was dope. Okay. This needs to be animated. Oh my gosh, man. They should have contacted me, bro.
Wait, what? Keep thinking.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
Stop thinking.
Oh, it's over. I was about to say, you
Come on out, Spider Boy. Huh? No more flying pizza trays. Shoot, where's my ride?
you see what I said? You see what I said?
Okay, you've got surprises, but so do I.
That camouflage shit ain't gonna work against Static. Oh boy. Oh, it's over. It's over. That was the super blast. That was the Venom Blast. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. What the hell? Oh, his hand. Okay. It's hard to understand what's going on because of the sprites.
Not cool. You stupid. All I gotta do is. What?
Plasma coil. If you hadn't noticed, this electric biz is kind of my thing.
That's why I don't know why they put them together. Spider-Man ain't about shocking. It's not a good match. Static won.
That was tough.
I already knew it.
Looks like we're
I already
keyed up
knew
this year
it.
with a bang. Poor Miles, though.
Oh, poor
Honestly,
Miles.
I'm
I
surprised
said
how
that
this
too.
turned out. At first glance, Miles appeared to have a good chance at victory.
He was definitely physically
Yeah,
stronger
of course.
than Static. He would have totally won an arm wrestling contest.
But Virgil's overwhelming electric power put him at a level above the young Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Overall, Static's feats were way above Spidey's, even when we scaled Miles to classic Peter Parker's biggest feats. Static definitely had the oomph to take Miles out, but Miles had no easy way to get around his force field.
I
The
knew
variety
it.
of
I
techniques
knew
at
it.
Static's disposal also rent many of Spider-Man's
Yep.
abilities moot.
Like how Spidey's invisibility didn't matter when Static could light him up like a Christmas tree, and his speed was so similar to what the spider sense could give Miles that the super radar wasn't
I
that
already
big of a
knew
help.
it.
Remember, just because he knew an attack was coming, didn't
Yeah, exactly,
mean he could
exactly,
dodge it
yeah.
at the time.
And,
Obviously.
well, shockingly, Static only needed to hit him once. See, his electromagnetic manipulation gave him control over Miles' wall crawling and other abilities. As soon as he got a hold of Miles' bioelectric aura, it was basically all over.
Yeah.
But hey, Miles and all the other Spider-Men
Woo!
fight Electro all the time, and they have no
That's what I was
problem
saying.
dealing with him. Why was Static any different?
Simply put, every iteration of Electro pales in
Oh
comparison.
shit.
He has no feats of power that come even close to Static, and frankly, he's an idiot. This was a fascinating matchup, but oh no, not again!
Yay! Mr. Morales put up a very good show, and yet Mr. Hawkins had him outdone in breathtaking power.
A smarter version of him.
Veritable versatility.
Oh, he was just miles ahead of him, don't
You know?
The victor is.
I already called it, man. I'm tight, bro. I'm
Hey, thanks for
tight.
checking out the premiere of season 7 of Deathbattle. If you want the battle music for
Wait, what?
yourself,
Yeah, we gonna get that battle music. Yo, man. I already knew it. I already knew it. I'm not surprised. Like I said, Death Battle, go on science. There's no favoritism here. And that was all facts. Compared to the, Electro and Shock and all that, Miles Morales was able to take them out easily, quick, fast. Yo, I called it. Then I said when he goes camouflage, Staticshock is going to be able to find him easy. Like nothing. He found him easy. So nothing was effective against him. I don't know why they put him against him. It makes no sense. The only comparison is that he has a little shock ability and he has an ability, the Venom Blast. But other than that, and he's African American. Staticshock is OD. He's too beast mode. I already called it, man. Anyway, it was a good fight. It would have been even better if it wasn't sprites. It was hard to tell what was going on sometimes. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Press that like, smash that like, hit that like it stole something from you, you know. I really appreciate it, yeah, man. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, if you're just seeing my videos for the first time, if you're new to Leemoore Studios. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.